What's currently working for Red Lobster right now is something called segmented marketing. It's basically when you are marketing a specific group of people, which in this case is the urban community. And Red Lobster has always had a connection to urban culture, urban community. Like I remember the famous Beyonce line. I won't mention it on this video, but if you don't know it, you can go look it up. If you do know it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But Red Lobster has always been something that urban culture has always supported. Like it was one of my mother's favorite restaurants for years, right? So what's working for them is they have created, the new CEO has come in and he's created a buzz, right? He's created a buzz with bringing in products that will appeal to the urban culture and urban community. And now he's taking those products and now he's figuring out how we can scale that into the business to actually help the business produce quicker, faster revenue. But from a business perspective, the first thing he did was come in and he actually fixed their cash. He got rid of some very expensive things that they were selling that was driving their cost up. And that's the key thing to look at from a business perspective here is you cannot fix or save a business no matter how much money you make if you don't fix the cash first. Like if you don't fix the cash flow, if your cash flow is not healthy, then you'll probably still be on the brink of bankruptcy or you could eventually bankrupt out. But with them, he fixed the cash flow first. So that's number one. He's come through the door, get rid of everything that's not making us money. And then second, let's figure out ways that we can make more money and we can drive in more traffic. And bringing in the seafood boils was a very intelligent strategy because here's what it did. It created a buzz. And what that means is just similar to what we saw with the chicken sandwich with Popeyes, the urban community all ran out to go and try this seafood boil. And you had many people, whether they were influencers or whether they were just regular consumers, making content or posting online about their experience, which in turn was making others go and try it. So that created a buzz where it's like, hey, let's get people talking about Red Lobster again. And that's extremely intelligent. Like I said, we've seen that strategy with several businesses. We've seen it with Popeyes when they launched their chicken sandwich. It was hot. It was red hot. You saw so much content getting created around that. And that was driving in customers and sales. But the key thing to look at with what they're doing is they're using this to test the market. So somebody asked me a question which prompted this video is what Red Lobster doing sustainable? Is it sustainable? Will this CEO be able to continue to drive more revenue every month for Red Lobster? And the answer is not as simple. But what I will say is that they are using a very clean process. They've already made improvements. So one of the things that when you do something that's called like segmented marketing and you're doing it as a test, one thing you have to make sure that you do is you have to make sure you listen to the audience. So with all that feedback and all that buzz that was coming, people were giving their honest reviews and their honest opinions on the boils. And the CEO and his team, they actually listened to what the people are saying. So they went back and they made improvements. They added sausage. They added more flavor, choice, and options. So with that, it's improving. It's showing that they have the ability to improve. So now what it's going to do is creating a rebuy effect because now people who tried the boil the first time may be more inclined to come back and try it again with those new improvements to see, hey, what's happened. And I want to encourage business owners, if you have a business, one, don't be scared to take risk, but take calculated risk. Get rid of things in your business that is driving up cost, but test out your market and listen to your audience of what they're looking for and what those expectations are when they come. And know that is a very effective strategy and can be a very effective strategy that many businesses have used, many companies have used, many companies still use. And that's what Red Lobster is doing right now. And that's what's working for Red Lobster. I'm going to be paying I myself tried out their boil. I'll kind of leave my review to myself, but I did have similar sentiments to what some people have already said about it, which I am looking forward. I'm gonna go back and rebuy another one myself because some of the changes that they've made were some of the things that I wanted to see. So even with that, I'm gonna go back and give them another shot, and I'm gonna try it again. But that's something we can learn as business owners, or as people that are trying to go into entrepreneurship. That's something we can learn from what Red Lobster is doing, is find a way to create a trend, or jump on a trend, or do something that's trendy, and don't be afraid to add something to your business that maybe didn't make sense for your business the first time, or maybe it did make sense, or maybe you just never thought of doing it. Because why couldn't Red Lobster already have seafood boils? Seafood boil restaurants exist, right? But they're a seafood restaurant, and they make a lot of seafood dishes. It makes sense, especially when one of the main targets for that company is urban communities, African American, Latino, people of color. That is a part of their targeting demographic. And those people who they're targeting, those people like seafood boils, and they go to seafood boil restaurants and they eat them and they enjoy them. And the more they continue to lean into that, I think Red Lobster will be just fine. If you like this video, you like content like this, then you should subscribe to my channel. My name is Evan Williams. I am a business scholar. I'm also an entrepreneur myself, and I also work in the world of consulting. I also work in corporate America. I have a job. I have a very, very big position at an important company. So I share advice about business all the time on my channel. But if you like videos like this, specifically of me reviewing other companies, reviewing other business strategies, then let me know in the comments below. I would be glad to do more videos like this. It's a very easy, simple video for me to do. But other than that, like I said, connect to my channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I drop a video. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.